Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Sage Lewis coming to you. The Sage Against the Machine podcast. Everything seems overly loud today. Like, I'm loud, my music's loud, my headphones are loud. It's just the way it is. How the heck are you? You guys ready for the holidays? We're in the middle of Hanukkah. It is Christmas time soon. Very exciting, super exciting. Today, we are going to talk about AOT. Oh, I know, you've been waiting. Oh, Sage, when are you going to talk about AOT? If you're like me, that is a new acronym. There's too many acronyms in the world, but we are talking about what we like to call in the psychology world, assisted outpatient treatment. Doesn't that sound nice? Assisted outpatient treatment. Okay. It is actually coming through the legislature in Ohio. It has passed. A House bill has passed, and now it is moving into whatever is next. What do you call it? I don't know what you call it. The Senate? It's just like mini-me United States. We got a House, we got a Senate. It's past the House. Now we're going to the other thing, and it somehow, I think, got bogged down in there. And I want to spend today talking about the pros and cons of AOT. So let's just start. Let's start from the beginning. A lovely place to start. So let me pull up this House bill. All right. Okay, let's look at this together, shall we? Okay. Here it is. House Bill 439. The primary sponsors are Tavia Golonsky. Tavia is a Democrat, works in the Akron area. You can see her map here. It's kind of Akron, Barberton, so forth. So that's Tavia. And then we got this handsome devil, Brett Hudson Hillier, District 98. He is a Republican. I look forward to fighting for the people of Tuscarawas and Holmes County. That's right. And they have come together for House Bill 439. Now, what I want you to know about House Bill 439 is it has passed the House. You can't do anything about that. If you are like, I'm outraged by House Bill 439, too bad. I have been researching, trying to find any news article about House Bill 439. Nothing. I can't find anything other than the Ohio legislature, the 134th General Assembly. Nobody has talked about this thing, okay? Now, the short title is Regards Involuntary Treatment for Mentally Ill Persons. Yes. The long title is to amend these sections to make changes to the law regarding involuntary treatment for mentally ill persons subject to a court order. It has passed the House. Okay? Hold on. All right. Now, you might say, well, interesting, Sage. What have they passed? What have these very noble politicians passed for the good of humanity? I'm so glad you asked. Let's look at this baby. Okay? Now, it has passed the House. Have you heard? Okay. Now, let's just go through a couple of these things here. It's enacted by the General Assembly of the State of Ohio. Section 1 reads as follows. First of all, they tell you what mental illness means: a substantial disorder of thought, mood, perception, orientation, memory of grossly impairs judgment, behavior, capacity to recognize reality. You get it. Mentally ill. That is mental illness. A mental ill person subject to court order means a mentally ill person who, because of mental person's illness, one, here we go, listen, represents a substantial risk of harm to self as manifested by evidence of threats or attempts at suicide or self-inflicted bodily harm. That sounds reasonable, Sage. That's a good idea. I mean, good Lord. Protect these people. Yes. 2, represents a substantial risk of physical harm to others as manifested by recent homicidal or violent behavior. Yeah. Holy crap. I don't need to be, Jeffrey Dahmered. I mean, maybe if we had this, we wouldn't have Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know. Evidence of recent threats that place another reasonable fear of violent behavior. Serious physical harm. Yeah. 3, represents a substantial immediate risk of serious physical impairment or injury to self as manifested by evidence that the person is unable to provide for. Here we go. Unable to provide for or is not providing for the person's basic physical needs because of the person's mental illness, and that appropriate provision for those needs cannot be made immediately available in the community. Well, that sounds good. I mean, what if the guy's starving to death and can't take a bath, doesn't know how to use the internet? I mean, that would be sad. Yes, maybe we should step in. 4, would benefit. Okay, wait. Would benefit from treatment for the person's mental illness and is in need of such treatment as manifested by evidence of behavior that creates a grave or imminent risk to substantial rights of others or the person. Their substantial rights. Let's keep going. It was 5A, but now it's just 5. Okay, 5. Represents a substantial risk of harm to self or others as manifested by evidence that indicates all of the following. Here we go. The person's judgment is impaired by a lack of understanding of having an illness or a need for treatment, so they don't know they need treatment. B, the person refuses treatment, is not adhering to prescribed treatment, probably because they don't think they need treatment. C, the person has been diagnosed with one of the following conditions as defined in the most recent edition of the DSM. That's the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, published by the American Psychiatric. Here are some of the things that qualify you. Schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, bipolar, delusional disorder, major depressive order. Put a pin in that one, will you please? Put a pin in that one. D, if not treated and based on the person's prior history, the person is reasonably expected to suffer mental deterioration, and as a result of that deterioration, meet one of the following standards specified in the decision. Would benefit from treatment as manifested by evidence of behavior. The person is unlikely to survive safely in the community without supervision. Based on clinical determination. The person has a history of lack of compliance with treatment of mental illness. At least twice within 36 months prior to the following affidavit, blah, blah, blah. The lack of compliance has been a significant factor in necessitating hospitalization or receipt of services in forensic or other mental health unit correctional facility, provided in the last 36-month period, shall be extended by the length of any hospitalization. Within 48 months prior to the filing, the affidavit seeking court order treatment, the person, blah, 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 lack of compliance, result in one or more acts of serious violence behavior towards self or others, or attempts at serious physical harm of self and others, provided that the 48-month period shall be extended by length. Person, as a result of the mental illness, is unlikely to voluntarily participate in necessary treatment. View the person's treatment history, current behavior. The person is in need of treatment in order to prevent a relapse or deterioration or likely to result in substantial risk of serious harm. Persons or others, individual who meets only the criteria is going to be able to the section is not subject to the patient, and then you get it. Okay? Did you ever watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Did you ever watch that? I'd recommend, now that House Bill 439 has happened, maybe you should go watch that again. What do you got? You're free. Just Google that crap. Okay. And here we go. See, this is why conservatives have a problem with liberals. Liberals believe the solution to all our problems is the government intervening. The only problem we have in America is the government hasn't intervened enough. Kevin McCartney, what's up, Dr. Martini? Who is Dr. Martini? Who is Dr. Martini? Hold on. Let me pop that out. Let me pop out so we don't want anybody to miss any of the gold that is the cool comments. Okay. This is ripe for abuse. Now, let me just go back. I'm going to scroll up here. I would like you to see Exhibit V, Major Depressive Order. Now, I was trying to find my medical record so I could show you what I have been diagnosed as, and I believe I couldn't find him. Like the portal was down or something like that. I believe my doctor has said I have major depressive disorder. I have been in citalopram, 40 milligrams. Praise God for citalopram. For years. Just takes the edge off, you know. It just takes the spikes off. Obviously, I can still enjoy life. I'm happy. I'm sad. I'm like a human. I got all the human things, but just shaves those little pointy edges right off the top. Love it. Oh, Dr. Martini. So I don't think I know what you're talking about, brother. So let's see here. So hold on. You're Dr. Martini, Danny DeVito. Remember they stole the boat? They were all doctors. I didn't see this. What? Oh, you're talking. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. I was talking about a movie. Yes, of course I remember. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm sorry. I forgot. They were all doctors. It was hilarious until my friend Jack actually got electroshock therapied at the end, and it was no longer funny. So here we have a thing I think my general practitioner has written down in my orders. I think. I could be wrong. You got to put something down. Look, if you go to the doctor and you're like, hey, doctor, can I get some of those sweet, sweet happy pills? Like, yeah, sure, man. I'm just going to have to write down that you got major depressive disorder. Fine, bro. That's cool. And then a guy like me who likes to cause trouble, maybe I start ticking off some other boxes. Maybe the mayor calls up one of his judge friends and says, hey, you remember me, the guy that donated a lot of money to your judge campaign? Yeah, well, I got this guy Sage. I think he's mentally ill. And I was hearing about this House Bill 439. I was wondering if you could look through this and see if maybe he would benefit from treatment. Oh. Okay. So, you got it? You understand where you are? Okay. Everybody good? Everybody understand what we're talking about here? Okay. Now, I would like to bring it to a specific human being. I have a friend who goes by the name EB. Hold on. Now, let me show you this video I made. When did I make this video? About a year ago. Let's just watch a little of this 46-second video, shall we?
What's the mayor supposed to do? The mayor supposed to be helping, right?
Yeah. He's the mayor of all the people.
Now, where's the trucks to help you move at? Nowhere.
Nowhere. Where's community support services now?
Nope. There's nobody helping you carry stuff. The people that sit there and left all this stuff, they have no help.
Okay. This is what happened was community support services came. There was a camp sweep because we love to sweep camps in Akron. They took all these people to a hotel except 4 black men. Now, I'm not saying there were some black men that got the hotels, but the people that were still there were 4 black men. One, incidentally, I keep a picture on my wall, Ricky, back here. Ricky told me that the reason they didn't take him was because he was not diagnosed with a mental disorder or a addiction disorder or whatever you call it. And they were like, nope, can't go, Ricky. Now, here we have EB.
Look at all this. Oh, now it's trashy. Oh, but you sure didn't come down and help him? You got the trucks over there talking. Right there, look at it. Just look at the truck. They're talking, having a meeting, having a ball over there.
Yeah.
They helping nobody. Only certain people went to the hotel. Maybe probably 13.
13 people went to the hotel, EB is pointing out. 4 black men left. One guy who said, Ricky in my back, said he didn't go because he didn't have any mental disorder. We all know, it is very public knowledge, that EB has been diagnosed both with bipolar and schizophrenia. We all know.
Yeah.
It's more than 13 homeless people in Akron, Ohio.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
South side, east side, north side, west side.
Yes.
How you help them? He need to pick an area for all the homeless people to go with a tent.
Okay, now, that was my first video of EB. Let me get you another video of EB. EB moved into my camp, okay? EB moved into my camp. And, hold on. Wait. And this is a video I recorded of EB attacking a man, Sully, with a sledgehammer. Well, he didn't attack, I'm sorry, threatening. Thank you. Do you see it? Can you see it? This is EB, and that's the sledgehammer. This guy in the red shirt, I don't think I can make it bigger, I'm really sorry. This guy in the red shirt is Sully. Sully, okay? I want you to remember these names, EB and Sully. What you have to do with EB when he comes at you with a sledgehammer, an axe, a hammer, any stick he finds on the yard is you have to de-escalate EB. And this is what Sully is doing right now. EB's still got that sledgehammer cocked behind his back. Sully's talking him down. So EB's getting closer and closer to him. And here is Sully not backing down, but calming him down. This is how we have to do it over and over again. He will not take, now he finally puts it down. He finally puts down, here you go, watch it again, pulls it back. The guy's got it cocked and loaded, a sledgehammer, okay? All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something that is gory. It's not too gory, but it applies. It applies to the video. This is the wound Sully experienced when EB, in another separate occasion, actually attacked him and drew blood with an axe. This is deep. This is bad. Okay? This is bad. Bad. And did he go to the hospital? No, because homeless people don't go to the hospital. Did he call the authorities? No, because they don't call the authorities. So now challenge you to find somebody who was at my camp that doesn't have a story of EB threatening him with a weapon. I have been threatened with an axe, a hammer, and a stick. 2 weeks ago, my friend Fox, EB's coming charging out of our basement with this axe, coming after a guy that was in our basement as well. My friend Fox gets up out of his chair, goes towards EB, controls the axe with one hand, and then as he's in the middle of these two guys, the other guy's holding the axe too, my friend Fox is like, hey man, just calm down. I got the axe. And he's de-escalating the other guy. Okay? Fox gets this axe. I take the axe and I take it home and throw it away. EB finds out, goes batshit crazy, and I'm sorry if you don't like those words, but when you're faced against an axe attacker, batshit crazy is appropriate, at me in my house because I took his belongings. He's like, you have no right for taking my stuff, Sage. I gave him $20 to de-escalate the situation. 2 days or 3 days later, we confiscate this axe from him because he went after one of my residents in the house, swung the axe, and it landed heavily right at the guy's feet on the stairs. I threw that axe away, and I haven't been over there since. I'm tired of giving money to EB. I'm tired of de-escalating EB. I'm tired of it. Okay, now, see, do I got any other EB? Let me make sure. Hold on. Showed you the cut. I showed you the axes. I showed you him with a sledgehammer. And I have told EB this. I carry a gun when I go over there. No, primarily for EB. I mean, I got some drug dealer problems, and they're mad at me. Never mind. I don't sell drugs. I don't buy drugs. I ratted out a long story. It doesn't matter. That's another story. I told EB after this last axe, I said, you come at me one more time with an axe and I am going to shoot you. I made it as clear as humanly possible. I will shoot you. I went to my concealed carry things. I am in the right. I feel jeopardized. My life is in jeopardy. Now, if he was just throwing hands, my concealed carry instructor said, no, Sage, you're going to have to throw hands. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to throw hands. I'm too old to fucking throw hands. She's like, too bad. You got to throw hands. An axe, I can shoot him. I want everyone to know I have made my case. EB is a psychopath. I don't care. You're like, oh, Sage, you can't say that. That fucker is insane. And I'm sick of it. And honest to God, I am more worried about EB than the other people. Because I will fucking shoot him. Now, House Bill 439. How many of those boxes have I ticked? How many of those fucking boxes have I ticked? How many times have I called the cops on EB? How many times have I tried to pink slip EB? And he's still fucking walking around. Everybody knows he's schizophrenic and bipolar. Everybody. I can't make it more fucking clear. And he walks around to this day, homeless, wandering around with his fucking weapons. Now, I'm going to tell you something. House Bill 439. I've read pros and cons. I've been studying this crap. Okay? I want EB off the streets before I fucking kill him. I'm not joking. I'm sick of getting swung at by an axe. I'm sick of it. And then you call the police and you're like, well, you're going to have to prove it. I mean, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. We don't call the cops anymore. He does it so often, it's pointless. Nobody helps us. Okay? Now, first of all, I'm concerned that it's going to be misused because of all that other bullshit in there. Well, I believe he's kind of a concern. He's not taking care of himself. I'm not taking care of myself, goddammit. I don't eat right. I miss sleep. I'm yelling all the time. I got problems. I'm not sure, but I think I got the major depressive disorder. I know I'm angry as fuck. Now, for the record, do not believe in violence. I'm not here. I am running for city council. I do not believe in terrorism. You need to get that straight. I'm not here to cause violence. I don't believe it's good strategy politically. That is not my thing. That's why I'm riding my stupid bicycle around getting yelled at people's doors because I'm like, hi, my name is Sage. Go away, they say. I'm sorry. I just thought you were going to vote, and I thought I'd give you my piece of paper. Leave me alone! And then I go to the next door, and the next door, and then I went to a private community. I got yelled at the HEOA president because you can't be here! I'm like, sir, it's constitutional right, the First Amendment. No, Sage! I just wander around just getting, the city's suing me. Do you know what the city's doing? I found out a friend of mine in her city, she's like, oh man, this business put up a refrigerator for homeless people outside of their business and homeless people can go and get stuff out. I'm like, I had a refrigerator outside of my house. I'm getting sued for it. I just go along. I believe that activism takes forever. You're going to end up dying and almost nothing is going to have changed. That's fine. I'm not talking about violence to push my political agenda. I'm just going to get yelled at and I'm going to go out, come and visit me on Christmas Eve, the corner of Market and Portage Path is going to be cold as fuck. That'll be funny. I'll stream that too. Be hilarious. Watch Sage freeze his ass off on Christmas Eve. I heard some white people are maybe going to come antagonize me because I'd like to bash white people because I am an old white man. I think it's appropriate to bash my own people. Why do we bash other people when there's so much bullshit of our own that we can go through? Nope, I'm not allowed to do that. I talk too loud. Shamus Malik says I'm rude. Look, it's fine. It's all fine. But I will not stand here and de-escalate EB as I look at this fucking axe attack. That is not going to be me. I am not going to let that fucker hit me with that axe. I'm tired of it. So, it would seem to me, be like, well, Sage, you should be in support of 439. We get EB off the streets. Bullshit, we will. Bull fucking shit. And you want to know why? Because you liberals, of which I consider myself one, voted for Joe Biden. What a terrible idea. Joe Biden can go fuck himself. I mean, did you see that fist bump he did with that murderous Arab prince guy? Fuck Joe Biden. But I voted for him. But he's a bad president. Bad president. Should have voted for Bernie Sanders, everybody. We dump everything on the cops. We're like, oh, the cops will do it. The cops will do it. All right, now the cops have got to go do more fucking pink slipping. The cops have so much to do. We've outsourced everything to the fucking cops. The first responders for homelessness, cops. The first responders for domestic issues, cops. The drug treatment, cops. We're just like, the cops will do it. The cops will do it. The cops, man. Have you been to Akron? They ain't got time for this shit. The fucking jails are full. And you just want to add another bill? You want to add more law? You're thinking, well, the problem is, Sage, we don't have enough laws. No, man. That fucker axed my friend. I have been bitching about EB for months. Maybe years. Nobody does anything. I just got a new screen background. Look at this. Right here. Okay. This right here. Let me see. Let me get my this is my favorite scene from Squid Games. Okay? It's very dark, but hopefully you can see it. This is the hero. His friend is dying. If you haven't seen Squid Games, I ain't got time. Everybody's dead. Okay? He's pounding at the door saying, someone is dying in here. Squid Games is a metaphor for life. It is a metaphor. We're killing ourselves. We're clawing over each other for a scrap of meat. This guy is pounding at the door saying somebody is dying in here and nobody comes. This is me. This is what I've been doing. I just keep yelling and all I hear is from Shama's mouth. Well, Sage, you're being rude. Sage, you're being too loud. Sage, you need to stop doing this. I am the problem in Akron, Ohio. Ask Dan Horgan. Dan Horgan says the system works. Bull fucking shit, the system works. We're getting axed over here by a fucking axe. He's not a murderer. What do you call it? Axe attacker. Sick of it. Fucking sick of it. You guys don't understand what the real fucking world is. Well, what we need is a new fucking bill. No, man. We just need support for the fucking bills we already got. The guy is already fucking drew blood. We call the police. There's nothing they can do. And EB, you know what EB says? My therapist is God. I'm like, oh, fuck my ass. We have been through this, EB. God is a shitty psychologist. A shitty psychologist. If he's your therapist, he needs to get a new job. I don't need therapy. I have God. Oh my God. All right. Now, how are we doing on time? Oh, we got plenty of time. Has anybody said anything? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. Here, let's look at some of the comments. Trey says, you're going to be crazy. You better get paid for it. They'll lock you up. Hunter S. Thompson. Did Hunter S. Is that what Hunter S. Thompson said, Trey? If you're going to be crazy, you better get paid for it or they will lock you up. Damn, I love that Hunter S. Thompson. He ended up shooting himself. Man, that guy was elegant. Fucking elegant. Long live fucking Hunter S. Thompson. Silk says, this is an act, right? So what you need to know is House Bill 439 is kind of stalled out. What they're going to do is what all politicians do. They're going to wrap it up with some sweet, sweet, delicious pork, and then it'll just slide through, and then nothing will happen, because then they'll be like, all right, cops, go get them. You're like, fuck you, motherfuckers. They all hate us out here. We don't got enough support systems. I don't know the fucking first thing about mentally ill people. That fucker comes at me with an axe, I'm going to shoot him too. Fuck yeah, you're going to shoot him. Ugh. All right. Now, let's go on. Let me see here. Okay. My favorite part of the show. Let's talk about Uncle Adolf. Uncle Adolf Hitler. Man, is that guy weird. Now, this guy is a grade A asshole. However, I want you to know that Genghis Khan, the cool people call him Genghis. That's what I'm saying. Genghis Khan killed roughly, wait, how many people? How many people did Genghis Khan murder? 40 million. That's what I thought. Yeah, 40 million. He may have killed a full 3/4 of modern day Iran's population. And may I say, Genghis Khan, I can't have Hitler just stare at me like that. It's unnerving. Is widely regarded for organizing the steppe, for I literally read an article that said Genghis Khan helped global warming by eliminating a large swath of the population. The only reason we hate Hitler is because he lost. Okay, now, you might ask, well, what the fuck are you talking about now, Sage? I would like to share with you a little history of how the concentration camp started. Now, where did it go? Hold on. I have this amazing thing here. Support services, assisted treatment. Yeah, damn it. Okay. All right. How about history of concentration camps? Okay. Now, let's just start with the Smithsonian. You liberal science lovers seem to like that. Concentration camps existed long before Auschwitz. From Cuba to South Africa, the advent of barbed wire and automatic weapons allowed a few to imprison the many. Before the prisoners entered the Soviet gulag, appeared on the gate before the 20th century began, concentration camps found their first home in cities and towns of Cuba. The earliest modern experiment detaining groups of civilians without trial. That's what constitutes a concentration camp. People being detained without trial. Do you remember that little funny part of World War II where, we took all those Japanese Americans and just fucking put them in a class? Those were the days. We're different now. We don't do that anymore. I mean, that was special. They were no good Japanese. We had no choice. We had to put them in a concentration camp and take all their shit, by the way. The earliest modern experiment detaining groups of civilians without trial was launched by two generals, one who refused to bring camps into the world and one who did not. Battles raged off and on over Cuba's desire for independence from Spain. Spain. Okay, so camps did not arise out of nowhere. Forced labor has existed for centuries around the world. The parallel institution of Native American reservations. Have you ever heard of them? Spanish missions set the stage for relocating vulnerable residents away from their homes. Did we ever do something like, what was that called? The Trail of Smiles and Happiness, I think they called it. The trail of Let's Go Dance and Have Some Fun, I think it was called. Yeah, where we genocided a bunch of Native Americans. Yeah, oh yeah, without a trial. Oh yeah, that's right. Vulnerable residents from their homes and forcing them to stay elsewhere. It was not until the technology of barbed wire and automatic weapons and small guard forces that imposed mass detention that shift to new institution came in to be the concentration camp. I just want you to know that Hitler did not invent this shit. We've done it. He's done it. Now, let's see here. Okay, let's start with this. Let's learn a little today. Between 1933 and 1945, Nazi Germany and its allies established more than 44,000 camps. Wow, that's a lot of camps. And other incarceration sites, including ghettos. The perpetrators used these sites for ranges of purpose, including forced labor, detention of people thought to be enemies of the state, and for mass murder. Now, the early camps, the early period. From its rise to power in 1933, the Nazi regime built a series of incarceration sites to imprison and eliminate real and perceived enemies of the state. Most prisoners in the early concentration camps were political prisoners. German communists, socialists, social democrats. That's what it was. They did not plan on the camps. Okay? But what happened was it went so well, they started bringing other people like Roma, which we call, Roma's the PC thing, gypsies, Jehovah's Witnesses, homosexuals, and persons accused of asocial or socially deviant behavior. Okay? Of which the people call like mentally ill people, homeless people, poor people. Okay? What I'm getting at here is history has a mean way of repeating itself. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They're going to say, EB, so the thing is, they're going to force him to take drugs. EB will not take the drugs. He will not. Now you're going to have to fucking find EB. I mean, where the fuck are you going to find EB? I mean, literally. He's not going to show up for court. He's not going to, so you're going to be like, now we have a warrant out for you. Most of my homeless friends have warrants. Big whoop-de fucking do. But let's say you do. Let's say you find him. Let's say you find EB and all the other people that have warrants that you could fucking arrest, but don't because you're too goddamn busy doing shit like trying to save us from fucking gun murderers in our schools. Like doing real fucking work. Let's say you find him. And you're like, EB, you didn't take your drugs. To jail with you, EB. No, I don't want to go to jail. Well, then you take your drugs. I don't want to take my drugs. Well, you're going to jail. Fine. You got him in jail. Now, you find another person. I got another guy. Crazy as a loon can be. Crazy. So, he likes to, you know who he likes to beat? His woman. That's what they call him. His woman with really cool things like hammers and tire irons. He's broken her bones. I had to take her to the hospital once because I thought he had like caved into her chest with a tire iron. He's crazy as fuck too. So you get him. You got him. Good. People are like, wow, this is going fucking great. These people they're off the streets. You're getting them off the streets. Man, all I have to do is I'm like, man, there is a motherfucker sleeping on the sidewalk right now. I think that fucker's crazy. Well, it says here in House Bill 439, if you can't take care of yourself, you gotta fucking get treatment. It says it right here. It says, look at this bullshit. 4. Would benefit from treatment for the person's mental illness is in need of such treatment as manifested by evidence of behavior that creates a grave or imminent risk. That wasn't the one. Impaired, provide. Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah. This one. 3. Sorry. Let's just read 3 again because it's so fun. Represents a substantial and immediate risk of serious physical impairment or injury to self as manifested by evidence that the person is unable to provide for and not providing for the person's basic physical needs because of the person's mental illness. Doesn't that sound like every fucking homeless person you've ever met? 3. Homeless person. Why don't we just cross out 3 and say homeless person? Obviously, too fucking insane to take care of himself. Well, so insane homeless person, you're going to have to take your drugs. Well, motherfucker, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no fucking phone. You saw that I can't protect me. And I don't know when my goddamn, I don't know when my hearings are because I ain't got no phone. I ain't got no money for a bus pass. Well then, crazy homeless person, you're going to need to go to jail. And the next thing you know, he's in jail. He's in jail. And we just start scooping it up because of issue of represent number 3. Number 3. Every homeless person falls under number 3. And Hitler's like, I told you, motherfuckers. Look at that fucker. You think we don't have it in us to relive Hitler? We do it. We did it Did you see what the Catholic fucking Church did to native kids in Canada and United States? They fucking took them out of their families, took them away from their families, did some sort of weird social brainwashing bullshit. And then when they died, they threw them in mass fucking graves. The goddamn Catholic Church did it. And we let them. Do you fucking think this is the end? No. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna fucking put all the people we don't like in concentration camps. It's gonna happen. This is how it fucking starts. Hitler wasn't like, I'm gonna kill all the Jews. No, he put some political prisoners in here. He's like, that's going fucking well. And you know who else I hate? Homeless people. Yeah, fucking, I hate those gypsies too. Fuck them. Fuck all these people. Don't look at me wrong. I will fuck you. Do you know what Genghis Khan, the guy that cured global warming, did? He had a wheel on his cart. Like his Genghis Khan cart he rode around in. If you were taller than the wheel, off with your head. He didn't like tall people. That's what authority does. They're like, I don't like drug addicts. I don't like mentally ill people. I don't like homeless people, and I don't like those. I don't like those hillbillies down in the down there in West Virginia. They just sit around and do meth all day. I think they fall under issue number 3. Let's see what we got here. I know very well off people that have less ability to care for themselves than homeless people. I know. Very true, Michael. Indeed. They're going in. Michael Long said, it's crazy that we teach about Hitler having concentration camps, but completely ignore the fact. Isn't this interesting that the U.S. were doing the same things to Asians at the exact same time? Drop the mic, Michael Long. Fuck yeah, we were doing the same fucking thing. We were doing the same thing, but fucking Hitler was the bad guy. It's because we won. The guy that wins gets to make the story. Robin Everly, what's up, my brother? What's up, my brother? What about hoarders? As an auctioneer, I can't tell you how many people I walk into their house and their house is dangerous. Dangerous, full of shit and actual shit. The toilets are always clogged. Bugs everywhere, rotten food, just tons of boxes. Number 3, just call them up. Hey, I got a guy here that's a hoarder. It's number 3 on bill 429. We're coming right over, sir. Hey, you better go on your drugs. I don't want to go on the drugs. Well, then you're going to jail. How long is it? We're like, well, you know what we learned is these fuckers don't want to go on their drugs. So why don't we just skip that part and just put them in the fucking concentration camp? God damn it. Michael Long is right. The winner writes the history. That's why we think Genghis Khan is cool when he killed 40 million people. But he helped global warming. And he restructured China. I mean, everybody lined up. Yeah, you fucking line up too, motherfucker. Look. Yeah, Michael says, Michael, wouldn't people who give their last dimes to religion fall under number 3? Fuck yeah, they would. Oh, senior citizen lady, you're giving too much of your money to the religious organization. You're going to need to take some drugs. Who the fuck is going to decide? Some judge we elect that doesn't know jack shit about fucking psychology? You're a fucking psycho. You better get on the fucking drugs. Judges are making the decision that don't know shit about it. This fucking shit is dangerous. Fucking dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. And let me tell you another thing about you fucking liberals, of which I am a part of. You love giving away your rights. You love it. You fucking love it. Literally, Shamus Malik stood up at city council and chastised the title of my podcast. Awesome title. Thank you for the props. It was, what was it? All politicians are slime cancer. That was good. You know it's good when you get a call out literally in fucking city council. So what does Shamus want to do? Does he want to cancel me because he doesn't like my fucking title of my fucking podcast? Shamus could be like, I think Sage is dangerous. He was talking about shooting people on his podcast. I'm not talking about shooting politicians. I'm not talking about political terrorizing. I am grinding out on my fucking bicycle with my stupid little piece of paper to hopefully somebody elect me, which I'm not even sure it's going to likely happen. People be like, that guy's a psycho nutpath. We don't need that guy up there. To which I say, what damage could I do? It's 13 people. Come on. It's going to be fun. I'm going to make local politics fun. Don't you want that? They got this thing, home rule. They just passed this psycho rule. Here's another rule the liberals passed. They got this new thing now called a menacing law. If you're menacing a politician or a line worker or anything like that, 3 days automatically in jail. Do you know what that means? Let's say I take my AR-15, which I don't have, but I'm going to get one day because those are super cool. You get your AR-15 and you walk down the sidewalk in Ohio, which is a fucking red state that loves its fucking guns, and you stand in front of the mayor's house, as I am legally a right to do with my AR-15. They got a better rule that says you're menacing the mayor, 3 days in jail. Michael Long coming with the wisdom. Michael Long says, cops randomly approaching people with mental illness. What could possibly go wrong? Right? Have you ever seen a cop? Okay? They're like, I'm talking to you. Stop moving. Stop moving. I've seen them shoot mentally ill people because they're mentally ill. The wrong fucking people handling this shit. Nothing's ever been made better by adding more government. I don't get why these established liberals can't see that. They think, Michael, that the only solution is more government. Well, and like, may I say, like they'll bash like homelessness in California, which is all owned by the fucking liberals. And then they'll be like, what we need are more liberals. I'm like, are you fucking me right now? Are you fucking me? What we need is, we just don't have enough of the same. We just need more of the same. More of the same. So look, what do we do? What do we fucking do? I would like to suggest that we try something different, as opposed to doing the same bullshit we've always done. It goes back and forth, back and forth. We're going to get mental health hospitals again. Well, and then we stopped those because they were cruel. And you know why? Because people that run those hospitals are making money and they give zero fucks about the people in the hospitals. Michael Long is the genius of the day. We need to get rid of the two-party ideology in this country. May I say, Michael Long, the two parties are the evil in America. They rip us apart. What are you, Michael? Are you a Democrat or a Republican? Oh, well then I hate you. I hate you. Literally, I've had people, I am a Democrat. I always vote for Democrats. Why? I don't know, because the other side is just really fucked up. I got nothing else to vote for, okay? I tried to vote for Bernie Sanders and you guys fucked it up, you fuckers. Fucking Bernie Sanders could be here and save the day. No, Joe Biden, he's the safe bet. He's the safe bet. What if we lost to fucking Donald Trump? He's gonna win again, goddammit. No, he's not. I don't think he is. He could. I wouldn't put it past him. That's all I'm saying. Those two parties pit us against each other. Watched a really great video about a group, I don't know, early 20th century that united poor white people and poor black people. And of course, I don't know, the police came and, I don't know, burn it to the ground. It doesn't have to just be poor people. I am here to tell you, it's all people. The government fucks all of us. I was on the sidewalk. I was walking around. I was biking around. I was out there. A guy in a very nice house said, Sage, since 1995, I have wanted them to fix the sidewalk in front of my house. It was one of those things where the tree was and it went way up and it's all fucked up. He's like, I will pay for it. I just want the sidewalk fixed. Since 1995, I've been asking. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about any of us. You got to understand the establishment is the enemy of the people. They use us like we're fucking mules and trucks and shit. They grind us to the goddamn bone. They use all of us so that their few friends can get super rich and they can get super powerful. And they give no fucks about any of us. You got to understand that. Michael says the two-party system made it where people don't think for themselves. Exactly. Biden says guns are bad, so I hate guns now. Liberals are conservative. It's a cult. Thank you. I would like to get rid of it so you would have to actually think for your fucking self. I would love that. I know you're too busy. That's why they do it. They're like, look, you're too fucking busy because we run you to the bone. We don't give you health care or anything or a livable wage. And now we let our, then we jack up the prices of the cost of living. So you have to work fucking harder. And so you're too exhausted to actually care and think about this shit. So we got this really easy thing. Blue or red. Just pick one. Just pick blue or red. If you're on the red side, you believe in all the things you want to believe. If you're on the blue side, you can hate them. You can hate the other side. It's really easy. Just red or blue. And then you don't have to think about anything. You can go on your day. It's all run by these fucking megalomaniac, asshole, evil Satan worshipers. Maybe I should start that, a new QAnon against the two-party system. I don't know. I ain't got that kind of time. Okay. I think the ballot should not have D or R next to anyone. Yeah. Isn't it interesting? We don't have it in Akron, a D or R next to judges. And do you know why? Because the Democrats and the Republicans did a back alley deal where they're like, hey man, we'll give you everything. The Republicans said this to the Democrats. We'll give you everything in Akron. We just want a few judge jobs. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to take the D or R off of it. And we're just going to, go by name recognition because people are, too exhausted to actually understand what would make a good judge. They're just going to be like, I saw this sign and that's a woman. Do you know how many judges I've voted for because she's a fucking woman? Literally, I've fucking done it. Well, there's a man and a woman, and fuck that man. I'm going to vote for the woman. She could be Satan herself. I don't know anything about her. I've done it. Michael says Summit County has the worst sheriff in its history simply because voters looked at the D on the ballot. I believe it. You can get anything through in Akron if you put a D behind it. Anything. All right, do I have anything else I wanted to tell you about this? There's all kinds of research about AOT. Remember? Do you remember pop quiz? What does AOT stand for? I don't even know. I got to go to the top of my notes and look. Hold on. AOT, assisted outpatient treatment. We would like to assign you to assisted outpatient treatment. Please proceed to the nearest drug den, and you will be injected with your weekly dose of whatever the fuck we want to give you. Have a great day. Welcome to assisted outpatient treatment. Follow the yellow line to your drug addiction. Welcome to... it's psycho! You fell under issue 3. You are not safe to be by yourself. Please follow the yellow line to get your daily allotment of drugs to help you feel better. What the fuck? Fuck liberals. And that fucking Republican that signed off on this. This is bullshit. You guys let people take your rights away. Sometime they're going to come for you. How many of us fall under that number 3? I'll take whatever fucking drugs they want to give me. I'm all down. If they want to do like fucking experimental drugs, I would like some of that. I want to try some of that DMT shit. I'll fucking take them all, man. I'm down. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Just lead me to the drugs. Look, maybe I'll stop yelling. Maybe I'll fucking be happy. Wouldn't that be nice? Be like, fuck all of you. I'm happy because assisted outpatient treatment has helped me lead a happier, fuller life. Look into assisted outpatient treatment today. You fucking zombie assholes. Think, people. God damn it. They're gonna fuck us all. People, I love you. Don't give up the fight. It's what they want. Wendy. Oh, Wendy said something good. Let's see what Wendy had to say. Here he is. Let's see here. Hold on, Wendy. Hold on. Hold everything. Wendy says it's a game. They want us fighting each other so we aren't paying attention with the politics. Thank you, Wendy. Why can't anybody understand what Wendy's saying? Would you all fucking take Wendy's little piece of thing and, I don't know, put it on your wall, get it tattooed? It's the truth. They're all making us fight against each other. Well, you're black. Well, you're a conservative. Well, you're a Jew. Well, you're poor. Well, you're homeless. Well, you're a drug addict. Well, you're a Muslim. Well, you're a Christian. We got a million ways to hate each other. And it's all done by the fucking power mongers. Do you know how much we all have in common with each other and how little we have in common with the power people? Look, you have more in common with a homeless opiate injection drug user than you do with any fucking billionaire. Way more in common. Don't think you're ever going to be a fucking billionaire. It's not going to happen. You're too nice. Have government censored by a committee of citizens. Well, that, James Nolan, is why you got to fucking get me in there. And then I'm going to get people more excited about it. And we're going to start a fucking revolution where the people get into fucking local politics and make the goddamn rules for a change. We got to get in there. Run for office. Get in there. Get in the game. It's hard. You're going to be yelled at. You're going to feel like an idiot. I can't tell you how stupid I feel out on my bicycle asking for people to take my piece of paper. I feel like a fucking moron in the goddamn cold on my electric bicycle. Be like, hi, my name is Sage Liz. I'm running for Ward 8 City Council. Would you please take my piece of paper? No! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings of my existence. I just thought you might like a piece of paper. You gotta do it. You gotta fucking do it. Everybody that died for your rights. How about the people that died for the 5-day work week? Why don't you do it for fucking them? How about all the people that fucking got the Jews out of those fucked up concentration camps in Germany? Why don't you do it for them? Michael Long. My God, Michael Long. Good news, buddy. Tara Mosley is running for mayor. I want you to run for city council, Michael Long. Run as a Democrat. Run as a Democrat. Only Democrats win. I don't want to know what you normally are. You're a Democrat. You are a Democrat, Michael Long. You love Democrats. James Nolan, I love you. I love the fuck out of you, James Nolan. You are a Democrat. You cannot win if you run as an independent. That's too many signatures. It's too hard. Run as a Democrat. Always run as a Democrat. Michael Long, I will make you a website. I will help you. I will help you. I will help you. Please run, Michael Long. Michael Long is smart as fuck. That'll be your tagline. Michael Long is smart as fuck. Vote for him and Council 5. And may I say, you make at least $34,000. You get health insurance and a phone. You get a fucking phone. You get raises all the time too, and now you have this really handy menacing law that will protect. Dem me up. Yeah, fuck yeah, Michael. You're a goddamn Dem. You've loved the Dems your whole life. You love them. Can't get enough fucking Dems. God damn, I love the Dems. Dems. I love it. They're like cotton candy. I just can't get enough Democrats in my face. That's what you say, Michael Long. That's what you say. Because you live in Akron. God damn it, let me help you, Michael Long. I want you to run so fucking bad. Get out there. You got it. It's not too early. You got to get out there for reals. For fucking real. It's a May 2nd election. If you don't win the primary, you lose, Michael Long. The primary, Michael Long, Biden 2024 and all that stuff. You got it, Michael. Now you're fucking listening. That's right. Michael Long, I've already indoctrinated. He is now an official politician. Fuck yeah, Michael Long. Michael Long is running for Ward 5. Vote Michael Long. Vote Michael Long. All right, I love you. I gotta go. Did I say I love you?